everybody, it's Trickser24 and welcome back to the channel today. Today we are going to be reviewing the Galaxy S4 hands-on, doing a very quick but full-on overview of the whole phone itself, telling you whether it's worth an upgrade, what features it's offered, and give you an overall rating at the very end based on 3 key areas that I think are important. Let's get started today. Alrighty, here we go. Let's have some fun. So first off, our standard box is actually feels like cardboard. It's a nice design. It's like a wood layout, slide out, but slide this off. Just a basic cover. The back of this says 4G LTE capable infrared blaster, watch on Android operating system. Features a 5-inch full HD Super AMOLED display, 1.9 gigahertz quad core processor. It's a big upgrade in the camera for sure. My S3 when I had it is an 8 megapixel. This is a 13 megapixel camera. So whew, full 1080p, which most phones even back to S2 were doing 1080p. Actually S3 was the 1080. So definitely should be interesting. So like I said, the box is almost like a wood. So let's go ahead and open this. There we go. We feature our S4. Let's take a look at the phone itself before we go into the supplies. That is just a brilliant 5-inch. A little bit dirty there. There we go. It's a 5-inch screen. That's pretty big compared. It's not really a big upgrade from as far as the S3 where it was a 4.8 screen. 5-inch screen. I notice it because I notice big upgrades, but then when you use it, it feels like you're using an S3 sort of. Only difference is it is a lot slimmer profile, and it definitely weighs in a little bit more. I don't have specs today for you as far as the differences in weight, but I can tell you when you go to take an S3 and an S4, you can definitely feel the weight difference in them. We got a couple of new sensors included into the phone. We got the infrared blaster, then you get your standard motion. You got motion sensors in this now. These are all 3 sensors. That's your camera. Let's go to the back here. Your standard speaker, flash, 13 megapixel camera, headphone jack, your infrared sensor right there. Toggle rocker, it's a little bit different. It's a more smooth format, more flush with the phone. Your mic, USB, and your power rocker. So it's definitely, like I said, it feels a lot better, but at the same time, it feels cheaper than the S3. So it seems like they're getting cheaper. They're using the same polycarbonate material. This is the Frostbite model. So let's go ahead and open the back here. See what we got back here. Still standard peel off, really flimsy, so be very careful with this when you're using it. But we still have our standard memory card slot up to expendable in memory of 64 gigs. Your SIM card slot, speaker, nothing really impressive about this. So I'm just going to set this aside for now until we get to the rest of the box here. Got a little panel. Ooh, a sit-in heat compartment. Oh, that made no sense, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. Useless nonsense. A setup guide, which I really don't think you guys care. If you don't know how to install a battery, I guess your SOL pretty much is just getting your phone put together. I actually read this. That's your health and safety warranty guide. Not many people are intrigued in this. If you speak Spanish, you read that side. If you speak English, you speak this side. I try to be funny sometimes, and I sit here and read this all out to my friends. It's pretty hilarious, but that's that. There's a big upgrade between S4 and S3, and that would have to be our battery. It is now a 2600 milliamp battery, which definitely gives me an extra. In real world comparison, I'm a heavy user. It definitely gives me probably 2 extra hours, because I remember my S3 I had to charge at least 3 times a day. This one, so far I haven't really broken in too much. Battery life, it's definitely I only have to charge it maybe once, maybe twice, depending on how much I use it. You come with your standard Samsung Health headphones with your volume rocker and your microphone button. Actually, let me get that a little closer so you can see that definition in it. I'm trying to get it centered, but yeah, you can see the two rocker and then your button. Nothing too expressive. Charger is just a standard white USB charger. You got your USB cable, and then you got the thing it plugs into your wall charger. Set that aside, and that pretty much sums up the box for our Samsung. So let me go ahead, put all this stuff back in there, including our useless pamphlet. Put that back. Put that back. And slide this back on. So that's the unboxing part. Pretty simple. I'm going to show you what that pamphlet was going to show you. Make sure you shirt prong side onto prong side. Slide it up in there. And click your back on. If you don't know how to do that, you're SOL. Click it all in very easily. And here we go. The moment we went for, we're going to power it up. It's going to be really hard to pick out definition here. Trying to get it to where the sunlight's not gleaming on it. So yeah, let me go ahead and try to get this definition cleared out. It's really bright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn our brightness level down so you guys can see our screen a lot better. Alrighty, so home screen definitely looks, I'm using a 1080p webcam, so bear with me due to the sheer fact we got a lot of brightness issues in here. So, but just scrolling through our screens here, it's definitely more fluid. And one thing I did notice as soon as I powered the phone on, let me see if turning the brightness up, nope, it just makes it darker or brighter. Let me brighten it up a little bit. So definitely a lot smoother AI. The phone definitely, on first impression, turning the screen on at standard brightness, it's a 1080p screen, HD. Definitely an improvement from a 720 display on most standard smartphones at the S3's age. This is definitely, like I said, a lot smoother so far. The one thing I do not like upon the first app thing is you got, some of these apps are mine carried over from my S3, but they give you a lot of nonsense, useless apps I would never use. But the ones I would support is the AT&T Drive mode, Never Text and Drive. I support. I take the pledge. Definitely use that app. It's very useful. Anything over 25 miles an hour will send a text to your friends. Very useful. We got the family. See, there's all this stuff. Mobile locator. Don't need all that. Chat on. Don't need that. Flipbook. Don't ever get the point of that. Bunch of stupid useless apps. They even got their own messaging app when I can just use my standard messaging. We'll look at the dial pad. Definitely a lot more fluid. Definitely more defined. Really easy to use. Okay, so I was checking status there for a second, but then I'm noticing I'm on webcam. So, like I said, a lot smoother. So as far as feature-wise, there's some really good enhanced features, including screen capture. You can hold the power button or do swipe across the screen. It saves a screenshot. Another really nifty feature is it can be really showed really good on the home screen. I'm gonna go like this, but tilt it, and you'll see that I'm not even running my finger. Really, I'm not even touching the screen. It has the new airless motion touch. You don't even have to touch the screen. Right there, I didn't even have to touch it. Another really cool feature, it would have to be really displayed on YouTube. So let me search one of my favorite songs here. Deadmau5, big fan of Deadmau5 here. Deadmau5, and you still have your standard swipe text. Clockwork. Alrighty, just gonna show you for standard purposes here. Definitely a lot cleaner display. Just gonna skip that. I don't want to see that. I don't know how you guys can't really see the quality, but one of the new features. It's really hard to show without proper lighting, but it has the new feature of pause and play. Basically what happens is, say I'm looking right now, I'm just going to show you. If I was to look away, it would automatically pause for me, and then as soon as I look at it, it would play it back for me again. Now, one of the cool features I like about this phone is the ability to be able to multitask. They implemented it on T-Mobile's S3, but no other provider implemented it. It is the ability to be able to multitask. Trying to find my multitask button here. Ah, they hit it on me. We're gonna resume that in just a second. Let me go to my settings. How you basically implement multi window here. Just go to settings, my device, display, multi-window. Gonna implement it again. There it is. There's our multi-window. That's what I was looking for. Alrighty, so basically you got a tab over here to the side. I'm gonna play this. Now say for instance, I'm just gonna pull this tab open. Side applications open. So let's say I'm watching a YouTube video. Just drag and drop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can go on Facebook and one search Facebook and all the other cool features while watching a video and be able to browse on YouTube itself. So it has the ability of multitasking. That is a big thing I really wanted in a phone. Due to the sheer fact, say you're watching YouTube, you have to close down your music just to go to your app. So wasn't always the best and most useful thing. So a few more areas that I like to test it in is show you the infrared, the remote. I thought this is a nifty implication. Basically you can watch your regular TV shows, but gotta move my mic a little bit here. Gonna hear some rattling.